And good evening. Welcome out here to Albany as we get set here for high school girls softball action tonight here on Albany TV. It's a matchup between the Highway 275 Conference and the GRC West. Remember, tonight's pregame is brought to you by BTC Bank. BTC Bank, here for good. I'd like to thank all of our sponsors to help you bring you tonight's broadcast tonight here on Albany TV. BTC Bank, Petty John Auto Center locations in Bethany and Albany. Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany and the Hogue Lumber Company in Albany. The Albany Hy-Vee, Smith Insurance and Smith Prudential in Albany, along with Shelter Insurance Agent Sand Phillips in Albany. Johnson Controls, the Briar Patch and Sublime Formal Wear, both on the west side of the square in Albany. Raymond Smith Body Shop in Albany, along with East Fork Lodge and Legacy Event Center. Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany, and Kathy Sneed with Acres of Hope LLC. JC Designs just off the square in Albany. B&B Barbecue on 136 in Albany. Lone Star Investments on the square in Albany. The City of Albany, Williams Construction, the Albany Booster Club, the Albany and Mercer School Districts, and the Printer and New Shopper located in Albany. Again, I'm Jared Rolvis, joined along with tonight by our color analyst and cameraman, Brett Williams. And Brett, coming into tonight, we've got the Mercer Lady Cardinals. They come in with a record of 0-9 on the season. They take on a Lady Warrior team that has been hot of late as they come in with a 9-1 record, 4-1 in conference play as they sit atop the GRC West along with Princeton. That game has been rescheduled from last week Thursday. It is rescheduled. That's supposed to be played on Wednesday. Again, that is weather permitting, both for tomorrow at North Harrison and here at home on Wednesday against Princeton.
Yeah, a couple of big games this week here for the Warriors in terms of conference play. If they want to have a solo conference championship, they got to take care of business this week. So it's very important that they don't look ahead to those two games coming up Tuesday and then Wednesday. They take care of business tonight. They're facing a Mercer team that's struggling this season. They're 0-9. They've had two games. They've just had two games that have been decided by single-digit points. So they've had a pretty rough season so far. The Warriors, obviously, we talked about it at length here on Albany TV. They've won 9 in a row. They've had good hitting. They've had good pitching. They've really been hitting on all cylinders. They've been cleaning the field, and they got to have a good game tonight. These are the type of games where you got to take care of business, do the little things right. It can be easy to lose your focus because, of course, you expect to win. But if you expect to win, you have to do the little things right, and that's what the Warriors have to do tonight.
Yeah, and as you mentioned, the big thing is don't get caught looking ahead. You know you've got two big conference games coming up on Tuesday and Wednesday. The best thing you need to do is just stay right where you're at, look ahead to tonight's game, take care of business tonight, then you take care of business on Tuesday and then Wednesday. Don't start looking ahead because that's how you usually end up making mental errors and start to spiral out of control.
Yeah, the thing about softball and baseball alike is it can be easy to let things spiral out of control. If you have a bad start, the other team, they're hitting the ball well, they might get some confidence. You get a little bit flustered. You start getting in your own head a little bit. You start making errors. You're not doing things the way that you expect to. So it's very important here for the Warriors to come out in the first inning, have first and second, third innings, have a great start to this game. And just ride that momentum out the rest of the way. If they do that, they should be fine tonight.
We'll be back with more of your BTC Bank pregame as we get set for your Hogue Lumber Company starting lineup. All part of your BTC Bank pregame tonight here on Albany TV. BTC Bank, here for good. Back with more in just a moment here on Albany TV. Show your school spirit with a BTC Bank school mascot debit card. Choose the card that fits your favorite school and earn that school extra cash with each swipe. Available for new accounts or replacement cards for an existing account, stop by your local BTC Bank branch to get your mascot debit card today. Visit btcbank.bank to learn more. BTC Bank, here for good. Member FDIC.
BTC Bank.
Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your tailgate headquarters for all of your fall sports. Whether you're going to tailgate at the games or just want to enjoy the same foods at home, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your tailgating goodies before the next big play happens. at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
Where there's a helpful smile in every eye. Shop Hy-Vee.
Ready to build, remodel, or repair? Trust Home Lumber Company in Albany, Missouri for all of your building needs. From quality lumber and hardware to tools and supplies, Home Lumber has everything you need to get the job done right. Serving Albany and the surrounding communities for generations, Home Lumber is proud to be your hometown partner for projects big and small. So whether it's a weekend fix-up or your dream build, stop by Home Lumber Company in Albany. Quality materials, friendly service built on trust. If you're looking to join a stable and growing company, Johnson Controls in Albany is the place for you. They are currently hiring for multiple positions, including welding, electrical, and general assembly. Johnson Controls offers excellent benefits, medical, dental, vision, life insurance, 401k, health savings account, and paid holidays. Apply now at www.johnsoncontrols.com to join their winning team.
Have you looked at Petty John Auto Center lately? We're a full-service Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Buick, Chevrolet, and GMC dealer. And we're located right here in Bethany and Albany. No matter what you need when it comes to your vehicle, we've got you covered. Factory-certified technicians, OEM and aftermarket parts, and our state-of-the-art body shop, Petty John Collision Center. Plus, vehicle financing options for every budget. So the next time you need anything related to your car, truck, SUV, or van, we're here to help. To schedule service or shop our entire new and used inventory online, visit pettyjohnauto.com. That's pettyjohnauto.com.
At Shelter Insurance, we believe insurance should adjust to fit your needs. That's why we work with you to design an auto, home, and life insurance plan that's particular to you. Insurance that fits just right. And Shelter is known for our award-winning customer service, satisfied customers, and a plan for you. Ready to check us out? Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
See Shelter Agents and Phillips in Albany for a free personal protection review.
And welcome back out again here to Albany as we get set for tonight's Hogue Lumber Company starting lineups, as we'll have those here for you in just a moment. Remember, today's starting lineups are going to be brought to you by Hogue Lumber Company. Before you start your next project, stop in and talk to the experts at Hogue Lumber Company in Albany, Missouri. Beautiful day here for high school softball. Let's go ahead and turn it over to public address announcer Jared Relvis with today's starting lineups. And welcome out to Albany for this softball matchup today between the HDC Conference North Mercer Lady Cardinals and the Grand River Conference West Albany Lady Warriors. Let's take a look at today's starting lineup, starting for the North Mercer Lady Cardinals. Leading off at shortstop, number 1, freshman Paisley Wells. Batting second at center field, the junior, number 12, Lily Stark. Batting third, doing the catching, the sophomore, number 5, Kylie Holt. Batting fourth at first base, the freshman, number 32, Zoe Fisher. Batting fifth at third base, the senior, number 15, Sari Rogers. Batting sixth at second base, the junior, number 4, Peyton Davis. Batting seventh, doing the pitching, the freshman, number 35, Emma Stark. Batting eighth in right field, the freshman, number 20, Cassidy Shively. And rounding out the lineup in left field, the freshman, number 16, Lainey Rogers. And now let's take a look at your starting lineup for your home Lady Albany Warriors. Leading off at shortstop, the sophomore, number 7, Marley Hansel. Batting second, doing the pitching, the junior, number 9, McKenna Moffitt. Batting third as the designated player, number 2, Caitlin Bunker. Batting fourth, doing the catching, number 15, Jaden Hilliard. Batting fifth in center field, the sophomore, number 8, Kennedy Epperly. Batting in the sixth spot at second base, the senior, number 1, Alexis Sider. Batting seventh at third base, the sophomore, number 25, Whitney Sturkis. Batting eighth at first base, the junior, number 5, Izzy Manville. Batting ninth in left field, the sophomore, number 6, Maddox Epperly. And the flex player in right field today, the junior, number 3, Emmy Hogue. Now, if you please would rise and remove cover for the playing of today's national anthem.
In life, as in sports, there's nothing like a good coach to help you achieve your goals. Someone you can turn to for guidance, someone with a game plan to help you build up the financial strength you need for retirement, family security, and life. With a Prudential financial professional, that's what you get. Someone who can help you build a financial strategy. To get started, contact me, Nick Smith, the financial advisor with Prudential at 660-726-3396.
Kathy Sneed at Acres of Hope LLC in Albany, Missouri provides compassionate counseling and therapy to help you navigate life's challenges. Kathy specializes in trauma and PTSD, child and behavioral issues. Call Kathy at Acres of Hope at 660-285-4844. That's 660-285-4844. Acres of Hope LLC, because every journey deserves hope. And welcome back out here to Albany as again we take a look at the starting lineup here for the Lady Cardinals. It'll be Paisley Wells, Lily Stark, and Kylie Holt as the top part of the order. Heart of the order will be Zoe Fisher, Sari Rogers, and Peyton Davis. Rounding out the order will be Emma Stark, Cassidy Shively, and Lainey Rogers. And as we get set, remember today's first pitch is brought to you by Smith Prudential Financial. Start your future retirement on the right track. Contact Smith Prudential Financial Services at 660-726-3396. And the Smith Prudential Financial first pitch is going to be looked at for strike one as the shortstop Paisley Wells offered on the bunt from the right-handed pitcher McKenna Moffitt. We'll give you a look at the Warrior defense here after this 0-1 pitch here to Wells. Again, shows bunt, can't get it down. Count moves, no balls, 2 strikes. Take a look at the defense. It'll be Maddox Epperly in left, Kennedy Epperly in center, Emmy Hogan right. And around the infield will be Whitney Sturkis at third, Marley Hansel at short, Alexis Sider at second, Izzy Manville at first. McKenna Moff will bring home the 0-2 to her catcher, Jaden Hilliard. And it'll be low for ball 1. Count moves, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Again, Warriors trying to extend their 9-game winning streak to double digits here today. After losing their opening game to Stanberry, they have not given up another loss. 1-2 home. Swung on and missed. Strike 3 as Wells goes down swinging for out number 1. First punch out of the day here for McKenna Moffitt.
Yeah, of course we don't want to look too far ahead, but if the Warriors can pull off a win today, winning 10 games in a row in any sport is very, very impressive, especially because after the first game, things were looking a little rough. They've responded really well.
Lily Stark is going to pop the first one back out of play for strike one. The junior center field will hit here from the right-hand batter's box. The 0-1 home now for Moffitt. Is going to be hitting the center field. Kennedy Epperly originally takes a step in, ends up having to pedal back, but though she is there for out number 2.
Yeah, not a great read on the ball there by Epperly, but thankfully for her, it hung up in the air long enough for her to backtrack and make the catch for out number 2.
How to bring up the sophomore catcher, Kylie Holt, to bat. Holt will hit here from the right side. Light breeze blowing in from center field. Beautiful day here in Albany. As the first pitch misses upstairs for ball 1. Here right at first pitch was 79 degrees and sunny with about a 7-mile-an-hour wind coming out of the south. And the 1-0 pitch is going to miss upstairs for ball 2. Said the Albany Lady Warriors also hosted a best shot tournament earlier today. Rockport was victorious in that, shooting an 80 as the 2-0 was swung on a miss for strike 1. Count moves 2 balls, 1 strike. So it was a beautiful day for golf. Looks like now a nice evening here for softball as well. All taking place here in Albany today as the 2-1 is going to be hit back up the middle. Shortstop Hansel picks it up, throw to first in time for out number 3. And Mercer goes down 1-2-3 to start the ball game. We'll be back to start the bottom of the first when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV. Hungry for real mouth-watering barbecue? Head on over to B&B Barbecue in Albany. From tender pulled pork and juicy brisket to ribs that fall right off the bone, every plate is packed with flavor you'll come back for again and again. And don't forget to try their amazing loaded fries, piled high with your favorite meat. They're a meal within themselves. Whether you're grabbing lunch with friends, taking dinner home for the family, or catering your next big event, B&B Barbecue has you covered. So skip the ordinary, taste the tradition at B&B Barbecue in Albany. Brighten any day with the Briar Patch in Albany, Missouri. From fresh flower bouquets and custom arrangements to charming home decor and unique gifts, the Briar Patch is something special for every occasion. Whether it's birthdays, weddings, anniversaries, or just because, the Briar Patch's friendly team makes it easy to find the perfect way to show you care. Stop by the Briar Patch in Albany, your hometown flower and gift shop where small-town charm blooms every day. And welcome back out again here to Albany as we get ready to start the bottom half of the first inning. Mercer went down 1-2-3 in the top half. And now it will be the Lady Warriors that will come up to bat. Top of the order will be Marley Hansel, McKenna Moffitt, and Caitlin Bunker. Heart of the order, Jaden Hilliard, Kennedy Epperly, and Alexis Sider. And rounding out the order for the Lady Warriors will be Whitney Sturkis, Izzy Manville, and Maddox Epperly. Take a look at the starting defense today here for the Lady Cardinals will be Lainey Rogers in left, Lily Stark in center, and Cassidy Shively in right field. Sari Rogers will get the start at third. Paisley Wells will get the start at short. Peyton Davis at second base, Zoe Fisher at first. And in the pitching circle here for Albany will be Emma Stark. Her battery mate behind the plate will be Kylie Holt. Lady Warriors going to give a little bit of a different lineup look here today with Hansel and Moffitt hitting in the 1-2 spots. Bunker moving up to 3. Hilliard goes down from the 3 spot to clean up. And then Epperly in the 5 spot. Sider 6. And then Sturkis, Manville, and Epperly will bat 7, 8, 9.
Well, Hansel is coming off of a game where she did make a lot of solid contact. Didn't get on base, but did make a lot of solid contact.
First pitch is going to be low here from Stark for ball 1.
Of course, she can run the bases pretty well, too, so if they can get her going offensively, she would be a great person to have in the leadoff spot, a spot the Warriors have really still been trying to figure out. It's maybe been the one question mark this season.
The 1-0 pitch here from the freshman Stark misses outside for ball 2. Count moves 2 balls, no strikes.
And McKenna Moffitt really put it together at the plate as well, too. So having her in the 2 spot, and then your power hitters, Bunker and Hilliard at 3 and 4, that's a pretty good lineup combination there in the top half of the order.
2-0 misses upstairs for ball 3. A stray dog here, really very intent watching the ball here today. Gives a couple of yelps as this one is going to miss inside, and Hansel will walk here to start the ball game. So Marley on first brings up now the opposing pitcher here, and McKenna Moffitt. She was able to set down Lady Cardinals in order to start the ball game, see if she can give herself some help by getting a base hit here, and if it's hit in the right spot, could score the speedy Hansel from first. First pitch home from Stark to Moffitt. It's going to miss upstairs. Hansel does take off for second on the pitch, gets away, and she's going to move up to third base. And 5 pitches here, all balls, now has Hansel sitting on third base with nobody out. And McKenna Moffitt looking at a 1-0 count. And the next pitch misses upstairs for ball 2. So 2 balls, no strikes to Moffitt with Hansel on third. And the 2-0 looked at for strike 1. Holt threw down to third to Sari Rogers, but Hansel got back to third in time safely. Now the 2-1 to Moffitt. It is going to be grounded foul down the third base side. Count moves even to 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, Stark not the hardest thrower there on the mound, so the Warriors are really going to have to work hard at keeping their weight back, not leaning out in front of the plate trying to hit the ball, because you're going to be pulling a lot of things foul when you're out in front of it like that.
And the 2-2 is going to miss upstairs. Count now moves full. So full count to Moffitt with a base runner sitting on third. Pitch home from the freshman Stark. It is going to be tipped foul, and I believe McKenna Moffitt just swung at ball 4. And the 3-2 pitch. Misses upstairs, ball 4. Moffitt will walk. Second walk issued here already by Emma Stark. And it brings up the designated player, Caitlin Bunker, to bat. And Mercer going to call time here to discuss maybe what they're going to do here with a runner on first and a runner on third. Because you would figure McKenna Moffitt would be off with the first pitch here from Stark.
Yeah, especially because, again, she's not the hardest thrower there on the mound. And
looks like they're also trying to do a little bit of dirt work in front of the pitcher, Emma Stark, as well. Patting down the dirt in front of her. Don't know if that was working on the dirt or what that was.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure either.
First pitch home now to Bunker. He is going to miss low as it bounces up to the catcher, Stark. McKenna Moffitt will take second base without a throw. And now the 1-0 home from Stark to Bunker. It is going to be low, but again, the catcher Holt able to keep it in front to keep Hansel at third. Nobody out, runners on third and second. Hansel and Moffitt sit at third and second. And this one looked at here by Bunker for strike 1 as the count moves 2 balls and a strike. Two one is going to be looked at for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes here to Bunker. And the pitch home from the freshman Stark. It's going to be hit right back to Stark. She bounces it off her glove towards short. Throw to first is not going to be in time. And smart base running there by McKenna Moffitt as the shortstop Wells threw over to first. McKenna Moffitt took third. Hansel does score on the RBI. It is classified as an error, though, on the pitcher Stark. Brings up now the hard-hitting catcher Jaden Hilliard, She'll bat with runners on the corner. Still nobody out. Her team leading 1-0. Shows bunt, pulls it back, called strike one. And Bunker will take second base without a throw. Throw over to third. And they get Moffitt sleeping at third base, and she's going to be tagged out at third.
Yeah, that's unacceptable. That's just all there is to it.
Pitch from Stark to Hilliard is going to be hitting the left center field. Center fielder Stark goes back. It's going to drop. Bunker is going to make her way around third. Hilliard will stop at second. And it is an RBI double here by Jaden Hilliard to give the Lady Warriors a 2-0 lead. That'll bring up now the center fielder Kennedy Epperly to bat. She'll hit here from the left side with a runner on second and one out. Pitch home from Stark. Misses upstairs for ball one. The 1-0 here to Kennedy Epperly. It is going to be slapped into left field. It's going to get down. Hilliard going to move around third. The throw is going to be cut off, and Kennedy Epperly ends up at second base with an RBI double.
That's a nice read off the bat there by Hilliard. Saw that was going to drop right away. Was pretty much in a full sprint all the way on that one, and that's why she was able to score. Warriors jump out to a quick 3-0 lead.
That'll bring up the second baseman, the senior Alexis Sider, to bat. First pitch is going to be low, gets away from the catcher, Holt, and Epperly will move up to third base.
Yeah, we've seen the Warriors kind of on the base path, not really going that hard. That time Epperly kind of gave it all she had going to third base. Hopefully that out at third base has kind of focused them up a little bit here.
Now the 1-0 here to Sider. Misses upstairs. Holt has to jump up and is able to snag it before it can go to the backstop and keeps Epperly on third. So again, at the bat is the senior Alexis Sider. They'll celebrate her on Thursday for senior night when the Warriors are at home against Platte Valley. And the 2-1 is swung on a miss for strike one. Two-one from Stark to Sider is going to be hit into right center field. This one is going to drop, and it'll be an RBI single here by Sider as Kennedy Epperly will score.
A couple of walks to begin the game, but now some hits in a row for the Warriors. Extends their lead to 4 now, still just 1 out.
And it brings up now Whitney Sturkis, the sophomore third baseman, to bat here for the Lady Warriors. We'll see if Sider will stay at first or whether she'll take off with the first pitch. She is going to take off a check swing. They're going to say she goes. There by Sider as the count moves no balls, 1 strike. Sider in at second base as the throw makes it to second late.
Yeah, those ones high in the zone or high above the zone can be very, very tempting. You think you can drive it, but you got to stay disciplined, leave those up there.
0-1 this time. Sturkis lays off the pitch upstairs as count evens up at 1 ball, 1 strike. And the 1-1 pitch. Sturkis chases down low, hit towards the second baseman. Davis flipped to first in time for out number 2. Sider moves up to third on the play as it brings up the number 8 hitter, Izzy Manville, to bat.
Well, of course, you never want to hit into an out, but you'll take that. Run around second base and 1 out, hit it to the right side of the field, allows Sider to advance to third base, and now she's that much closer to scoring the Warriors' 5th run of the inning.
And the first pitch here from Stark to Manville is going to bounce low for ball 1. Throw over to third. Sider does get back in safely. One 0 pitch misses outside for ball 2. Again, throw back to third. Sider dives back in safely. Catcher Holt has already gotten 1 out at third, trying to go for another. It's awful dangerous play with a runner on third. If it gets away, she'll score. As this one misses upstairs for ball 3. And now the 3-0 pitch. And this one will miss for ball 4. So runners on the corners with 2 outs as the number 9 hitter, left fielder Maddox Epperly, comes up to bat. Now the first pitch here to left-handed hitting Maddox Epperly is going to miss up high as Manville will take second without a throw. The 1-0 home is going to be hit towards the shortstop Wells. They got Manville caught in a pickle, trying to run her back to second. She gets back in safely, brings in a run as Epperly is on base due to the fielder's choice.
Well, it ended up being a nice play. Not sure if that's how Manville designed it, but it saved the out at first base, and she dives back in safely and gives the Warriors another run.
It's 5-0 now. Lady Warriors lead as it brings up Marley Hansel to bat. Pitch home from Stark now to Hansel. Misses upstairs for ball 1. It's Hansel's second at bat here this inning. She led off the ball game with a 4-pitch walk. Made it up to third off of a throwing error on a steal and then came home to score. As this one is going to be hit past the shortstop Wells. Manville will be rounded around third. She's going to come home and score. 6-0 Lady Warriors lead after the RBI single from Hansel.
Yep, nice hit there by Hansel. Got one in the middle of the plate. Give it a nice rip into left field, and another RBI here for the Warriors in the inning.
So Hansel at first, Maddox Epperly at second. McKenna Moffitt will come up to bat. She walked in her first plate appearance. And this one is going to be behind her for ball 1. We talked about this dog being really interested in the ball. He's now made his way out on the playing surface, and I'm pretty sure this is the exact way I've seen a lot of Air Bud movies.
It's a little bit afraid of that. I mean, there's just a little opening in the fence there, but looks like maybe his owner has
either owner or
somebody,
animal control.
Yeah, has retrieved the dog.
So it's a 1-0 count here to McKenna Moffitt with runners on second and first and a 2-0 count. Pitch home here from Stark is going to be a grounder towards third, and Sari Rogers will pick it up and step on third base for out number 3, but not before the Lady Warriors could put 6 quick runs up on the board in the first. We're back to start the second when we come back in a moment. East Fork Lodge in Albany, Missouri is pleased to announce the opening of its new rec center. It has 2 spacious suites, each equipped with 2 queen beds, a pull-out sofa, kitchenette, microwave fridge, and dining area. Guests have access to half-court basketball, pickleball, workout facilities, and a game room offering billiards, ping pong, air hockey, foosball, and shuffleboard. For details on the rec center, lodging, or the Legacy Event Center wedding venue, contact bookings at eastforklodge.com or visit our website at www.eastforklodge.com.
Looking for something fun and trendy? How about something to wear to cheer on your Warriors or the Chiefs? JC Designs in Albany has it all. JC Designs in Albany has something for you to wear to work, to the ball game, and even for a night on the town. JC Designs is located 1 block west of the square in downtown Albany, or you can check out their website at j-c-designsmo.myshopify.com.
And welcome back out again here to Albany as we get ready to start the top half of the second inning. It'll be the heart of the Lady Cardinal lineup. It'll be Zoe Fisher, Sari Rogers, and Peyton Davis that'll come up to bat. Lady Warriors ahead here 6-0 here in this top half of the second inning. First pitch is looked at for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch is going to come in, looked at. They're going to say is called strike 2. They're going to say it was tipped.
Yeah, I was going to say I heard a tip.
That's only strike 2, though. So 2 count here to the freshman Fisher.
I was going to say I think I heard a tip, but I don't think the umpire was going to call it until Hilliard turned around and said something. But I don't know. I don't know for sure, but that's what it seemed like. That's what happened.
Now the 0-2 home. Misses upstairs for ball 1 count, moves 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the 1-2 home. Misses for ball 2 as the count evened up now. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two looked at as Fisher goes down looking for out number 1. Second punch out of the day for Moffitt as it brings up now Sari Rogers to bat. The senior third baseman will bat here with nobody on and 1 out. First one tipped back for strike 1. The 0-1 home from Moffitt is going to just miss inside for ball 1. Count evens up at 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, it's close. That's 1 with 2 strikes. You should probably take a swing at, but you got the call there.
And the 1-1 swung and a miss for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, nobody on base. Top half of the second inning. Albany ahead 6-0 as this one is swung on a miss for strike 3. Third punch out here for Moffitt, second here of the inning. As it brings up now the junior second baseman to bat, Peyton Davis. First pitch popped up and just misses me for strike 1.
And that was
I didn't have a play on that one. I had my hand out.
That was probably the closest one.
That is the closest one that I've had hit to me right here behind the fence.
Yeah, it's got to be at a very precise angle for us to have a play on it.
And the next pitch is swung on a miss for strike 2 as the count moves to no balls, 2 strikes. And the 0-2 home is going to be popped up, and the catcher Hilliard comes out of her crouch and puts it away for out number 3 as Moffitt puts down Mercer in order again here in the second. 1-2-3. We go to the bottom half of the second with Albany leading 6-0 when we come back in a moment. Looking to grow your future close to home? At Lone Star Investments in Albany, Missouri, Tanya is there to help you build lasting financial security. Whether you're planning for retirement, saving for college, or just getting started, Tanya offers personalized guidance every step of the way. Stop by Lone Star Investments today, where your goals are their priority. Because investing isn't just about money, it's about peace of mind. Lone Star Investments, Albany, Missouri. Secure your tomorrow starting today. Whether you're hungry for a burger, steak, fish, Mexican, or fresh salad bar, Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany has it all. Papa's also has daily lunch specials with the lunch buffet on Wednesdays. Make sure you leave room for dessert though, because you shouldn't leave without trying some of Christie's homemade pies, cookies, or other goodies. For a delicious meal at a great price and an even better atmosphere, you have to head to Papa's Family Restaurant on 136 in Albany. And welcome back out here to Albany as we get ready to start the bottom of the second inning. 6-0 Lady Warriors lead here over the North Mercer Lady Cardinals. And coming up to bat here to start out the second inning will be the number 3 hitter, Caitlin Bunker. Bunker was able to get on base due to an error, scored a run, and was also able to get a run in her first at-bat.
Yeah, Warriors sent 11 batters to the plate last inning. Now looking here to extend this lead. They lead 6-0. Got to be patient at the plate. Wait for your pitch. Been doing a good job of that so far.
And the first pitch here from Stark to Bunker. is going to miss for ball one. Now the 1-0 home to bunker is looked at as the count evens up at 1 ball, 1 strike. And Lady Warriors will have 3 more games this week, as they'll be on the road tomorrow at Eagleville in a conference game against North Harrison. As the 1-1 pitch hit back past the pitcher Stark, picked up by the shortstop Wells, but not in time to be able to get the throw off to beat Bunker at first as she gets on base with a single safely. And it brings up now Jaden Hilliard.
Yeah, nice single there by Bunker. It looked like she did chase upstairs a little bit, kind of chopped at that one, but did get on base.
Hilliard already with an RBI double and a run score. This one hit hard into center field. It's going to get down in front of Lily Stark. Bunker is going to move around all the way to third, and there will be runners on the corners after a hard hit ball into center field there by Jaden Hilliard. Puts runners on the corners with nobody out and brings up Kennedy Epperly, already with an RBI single on the day.
Yeah, Emma Stark does not throw very hard, and a lot of her pitches finish at the top part of the zone, and that's a recipe for a power hitter like Hilliard to really give one a ride, and that's what she did there.
First pitch here to Kennedy Epperly is going to miss upstairs. Hilliard is going to take second without the throw. We were talking about the upcoming schedule here for the Lady Warriors. Again, on the road tomorrow at Eagleville against North Harrison in a conference game, and then Wednesday a makeup game against Princeton at home. Another big conference game, as this one upstairs for ball 2. And then on Thursday, Warriors at home for senior night, where they'll celebrate their lone senior, Alexis Sider, as they will take on Platte Valley on Thursday. Now the 2-0 pitch home to Kennedy Epperly will miss for ball 3 as the count moves 3 balls, no strikes. And the 3-0 pitch misses upstairs for ball 4. Bases are loaded. Now here for Alexis Sider. She was able to get an RBI single in her first plate appearance. Bats with the bases loaded, nobody out. And this one going to be a slow grounder to third. Rogers picks it up, thought about it, throws over to first, and she is going to be in safely as Sider got the third baseman Rogers kind of thinking that she might be able to get Jaden Hilliard on her way to third. Wasn't able to do that, so then tried to make the throw over to first and not in time to get the speedy Sider. Brings up now Whitney Sturkis, who grounded out in her first plate appearance. First pitch looked at for ball 1.
Yeah, this Cardinal team, it's if you look at their roster, it's kind of it's a young team. It's a fairly inexperienced team, and you can kind of see it out in the field. They just don't quite have the experience to know what to do at certain situations in the field.
1-0 pitch misses upstairs for ball 2. Count moves 2 balls, no strikes. Bases still loaded, nobody out. 7-0 Lady Warriors lead, bottom of the second. Pitch home to Sturkis is going to be tipped back for strike 1.
It's one of the things you kind of expect with younger teams, and the only way to fix it is just to play in the games and learn from the mistakes that you do make and just try to make the right play the next time.
2-1, going to be hit hard down left field side, but foul out of play as the count evens up at 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, she squared that one up nicely. Just needs to wait a little bit more. And again, the Warriors, they've faced a lot of good pitchers that throw hard. They're just a little bit out in front of Stark right now, but man, she can straighten that out. That's going to be that would have been a nice hit.
So now the 2-2 pitch home from Stark to Sturkis. This one going to be hit down the left field side. Lainey Rogers going to give chase. She'll be under it and put it away for out number 1. And tagging and scoring is Jaden Hilliard as Whitney Sturkis gets the RBI sacrifice. So now runners on second and first as Izzy Manville comes up to bat. She walked and later scored back in the first. This one grounded down the third base side, foul for strike 1. Time is called here as there's a ball out in the outfield from the game going on behind us.
Well, I actually think it's a football from from a game of catch happening in the outfield in the past the fence.
Yeah, that would not be from the game behind us then.
No.
This one going to be hit down as it gets past second base into the right center field. 1 run will score. Sider going to be waved around third. And she will score after a 2 RBI double. Now trying to go for third is Manville. She gets in safely. Ball gets thrown away. She's going to come around and score a Little League home run.
Yeah, that's the kind of thing I was just talking about not too long ago. There was no play at home there, no need to make a throw. Just eat that one, live to fight another day. But instead, they gift an extra run to the Warriors, and it's now 11-0.
It's 11-0 here for the Lady Cardinals as, again, Manville comes with the Little League home run after the 2 RBI double. And another meeting on the mound here for the Lady Cardinals. Remember, this meeting on the mound brought to you by Petty John Auto Center. Check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com. Now brings up the sophomore left fielder Maddox Epperly to bat. She'll bat nobody on base now. 1 out. Her team leading 11-0 in the bottom of the second inning. First pitch to Maddox Epperly is looked at for strike 1. And the pitch will bounce in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-1 home is going to bounce in the dirt for ball 2. And time is going to be called here by the Mercer coach. As they're going to bring a drink out to the third baseman here, Sari Rogers. So usually for something like that, usually think maybe diabetic or something that maybe need low blood sugar, have to bring them out a sugary drink type of thing.
Yeah, that would be the only thing that I can think of, especially because it is a little bit on the warm side, so it would be easy to that'd be a thing you'd have to worry about.
So it's a 2-1 count now to Epperly. With 1 out and nobody on. The pitch home to Maddox Epperly. It's going to miss upstairs for ball 3. And again, that is just a thought. That does not mean that is true. Just it's the only thought that would come to mind on something like that.
Mm-hmm.
On the 3-1 pitch. Misses ball 4. Epperly will walk. That is the 5th walk already issued here by Stark on the day as it brings up the top of the order and Marley Hansel. 1 for 1 on the day with a walk and a double, or a walk and a single as Maddox Epperly will steal second as the throw just late and get in there. That's a 1-0 count here to Hansel. And the 1-0 pitch to Hansel hit towards the shortstop. Wells bounces off for glove and no play as Hansel gets on base safely.
Yeah, earlier Wells had a play like that where it actually bounced off of the pitcher and she picked it up and threw over to first with no play. That time she just ate it, did not allow Epperly to advance to third base there, so at least she learned from it, made the right play that time.
First pitch to Moffitt is going to miss upstairs for ball 1. Just 1 out so far here in the inning as Lady Warriors have runners on second and first. They plated 5 here this inning. They lead 11-0 in the bottom of the second. This one is going to roll across home plate for ball 2. They're going to say it hits Moffitt. So now runners on second and first with just one out, and coming up to bat will be Caitlin Bunker. Sorry, bases loaded here, I should say, for the Lady Warriors. With Bunker coming up to bat, she led off this inning with a single and later scored. First pitch is looked at for strike one. It's the second time the Lady Warriors have had bases loaded here this inning. And the 0-1 pitch. Here's a grounder towards the shortstop, Wells. Couldn't get it, flips over to third. Is in time to get Hansel at third. One run will score on the fielder's choice. Makes it a 12-0 lead here for the Lady Warriors. Jaden Hilliard comes up to bat, 2 for 2, a single and a double. This one hard hit to Sari Rogers at third. Picks it up, steps on third base for out number 3, but not before the Lady Warriors can plate another 6. They lead 12-0 as we go to the third inning when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
No job is too big or too small for the professionals at Raymond Smith Body Shop in Albany. With over 100 years of combined experience with auto body, they offer the reliability and prompt service by using the latest in technology to get your vehicle back on the road. Raymond Smith Body Shop is also a complete wrecker service as well as glass repair and body work. Plus, they work with all insurance companies. They're prepared to get you in and out and back on the road. See them today on Highway 136 East in Albany. Raymond Smith Body Shop. They're there to serve you.
Sublime Formal Wear is your homecoming, prom, and special occasion dress destination. Drop in Saturday 10 to 1 to browse their selection of short dresses or schedule a formal gown appointment for an unforgettable session tailored just for you. Sublime Formal Wear has hundreds of dresses in stock. Check out their Facebook page weekly for additional open hours. They're located at 115 South Polk on the west side of the square in Albany. Drop in, find them on Facebook, visit SublimeFlamingoBoutique.com, or call 660-851-1122 to start your journey to your perfect dress. The Albany Booster Club is a group of people who come together to make a better experience for the Albany R3 students. They try to help students in any way possible, whether it be on the court, on the mat, on the field, on the track, on the stage, or in the classroom. The Albany Booster Club, helping every Albany R3 student succeed in their field. The Albany Booster Club, joining together for the better of the Albany students. And welcome back out again here to Albany as we get ready to start the top half of the third inning. It will be the bottom third of the order: Emma Stark, Cassidy Shively, and Lainey Rogers coming to bat. We do have a defensive change here for the Warriors as Emmy Hogue will take over at second base for Alexis Sider. Moving into right field will be Caitlin Bunker as she comes out of the designated player spot. And Hogue will now bat, I believe, for Sider. I believe that's how that works in the order.
Warriors up 12-0 now, trying to have another quick inning here in the top of the third to keep North Mercer at 0 runs before they try and close it in the bottom of the third. They score 3 runs, that'll be 15-0, and that will end the ball game.
So they're still trying to get the lineup situated here between Albany coach Wilmus and the home plate umpire, making sure they have everything correct here. I think the problem that they're having is that they entered the flex player in at second and the designated player moved out to the outfield. I think is kind of the issue that the home plate umpire is having. And I think
now
trying to figure out maybe whether or not who's going to be batting and where might also be the other situation. So now the home plate umpire will come have a chat with the Mercer affiliate for their scorebook so they have what they need.
Yeah, you don't really see a move like this that often where now the the flex player and the person who is batting for them both on the field at the same time. So just trying to get this cleared up now.
I think they're still going to try and keep figuring this out. We're going to be right back after this timeout.
Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your tailgate headquarters for all of your fall sports. Whether you're going to tailgate at the games or just want to enjoy the same foods at home, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your tailgating goodies before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
Where there's a helpful smile in every eye. Shop Hy-Vee.
And welcome back out again here to Albany as we now have everything situated. And coming up to bat here is going to be Emma Stark. First pitch home now from Moffitt is swung on and missed for strike one. And the 0-1 pitch is tipped back for strike two. And the 0-2 home from Moffitt. Swung on and missed, strike three. That's the fourth punch out of the day here for Moffitt as it brings up the freshman Shively to bat.
Yeah, Moffitt's not really messing around here, just really using that fastball well, just blowing it by these Cardinal hitters. They're just having trouble catching up to her.
First pitch from Moffitt to Shively is going to be tipped back foul for strike one.
That is something that has been an area of improvement for Moffitt this season. The velocity has improved. She's improved in that area. She's able to really blow it by hitters sometimes.
Now the 0-1 home now for Moffitt. Swung on a miss for strike two. No balls, two strikes here to the Mercer freshman right fielder. And now the 0-2 home for Moffitt. Is going to be a grounder towards second. Hogue picks it up, flips it over to first in time for out number two. Now to bring up now the freshman left fielder, Lainey Rogers, to bat. Final batter in this lineup comes up to bat here with nobody on, 2 outs, top half the third inning. Pitch home now from Moffitt. Is swung on a miss for strike one. A 1 pitch is swung on a miss for strike two.
Yeah, took something off that one that time. Had
Had her
Rogers
so far out in front on the first one, just took to the exact opposite.
Mm-hmm.
Now the 0-2 home from Moffitt is going to be just inside for ball one. Count moves 1 ball, 2 strikes. As again, Moffitt tried to blow one past her. 1-2 from Moffitt. Looked at, strike three as Rogers goes down looking. 5 punch outs on the day for Moffitt as she has set down the Mercer Lady Cardinals in order. Through the first 3, we're back to start the bottom half of the third with Albany leading 12-0 when we come back in a moment. Ready to build, remodel, or repair? Trust Home Lumber Company in Albany, Missouri for all of your building needs. From quality lumber and hardware to tools and supplies, Home Lumber has everything you need to get the job done right. Serving Albany and the surrounding communities for generations, Hogue Lumber is proud to be your hometown partner for projects big and small. So whether it's a weekend fix-up or your dream build, stop by Hogue Lumber Company in Albany. Quality materials, friendly service built on trust. If you're looking to join a stable and growing company, Johnson Controls in Albany is the place for you. They are currently hiring for multiple positions, including welding, electrical, and general assembly. Johnson Controls offers excellent benefits, medical, dental, vision, life insurance, 401k, health savings account, and paid holidays. Apply now at www.johnsoncontrols.com to join their winning team. And welcome back out again here to Albany as we get ready to start the bottom half of the third inning. And it's going to be the 5, 6, and 7 hitters, Kennedy Epperly, Alexis Sider, and Whitney Sturkis, that are going to come to bat.
Warriors have a chance here to end the game prematurely here, being up 15-0, and chances like this that you just need to take. You need to play, do the little things right, get 3 runs here, and end the game while you have the chance.
Lady Warriors scored 6 in the first, 6 in the second, as they brought 11 batters to the plate in each inning so far. First pitch here to Kennedy Epperly is going to miss just a bit upstairs for ball 1.
Warriors obviously have high aspirations for this season, and the really great teams, they win games like this in 3 innings. They do not let the other team hang around.
1-0 is going to be hit towards the shortstop. Wells picks it up, throw over to first. Not going to be in time, as it was actually Rogers, the third baseman, that picked it up. But either way, Epperly in safely at first. Brings up now the second baseman, Alexis Sider, to bat. Sider will bat with a runner on first, nobody out. First pitch will miss upstairs. Epperly takes off for second. She's in safely. Ball gets away, and she's going to come home to third as well.
Maybe that's why we had some confusion last inning, because Sider is coming back in to bat.
Yes.
After being taken out of the field. So maybe that's kind of what caused that delay last inning.
So 1-0 count here to Sider. She is 2 for 2 on the day with 2 RBIs and a run scored. Another base hit would earn her another RBI, as this one is going to miss for ball 2. To Sider. Bounces for ball 3. On deck would be Whitney Sturkis, who had an RBI sacrifice fly in her last plate appearance last inning. 3-0 pitch is going to roll and come up and hit Sider. As runners now on the corners. I don't know, does that classify as walk or hit by pitch? It was going to be ball 4.
That's a good question. Haven't really seen that before.
I would say it goes as a hit by pitch, because after it hit her, that automatically makes the ball dead.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how we'll put it in the scorebook. As this one's going to miss upstairs. Stealing second is Sider without a throw. My favorite stat in the stat book, the catcher's indifference. 1-0 count here to Whitney Sturkis is going to be hit in the left field. Left fielder Rogers comes in, makes the catch, and coming home is Epperly to score. It's another RBI sacrifice fly by Whitney Sturkis, and that one was about almost exactly the same as the one that happened last inning. As Epperly scores, Sider moves up to third.
I think her first at bat, too, she moved a runner over in kind of a sacrifice situation, and probably chased a little bit upstairs at that one, but got the run across.
So bring up Manville, first pitch inside, ball 1, throw down to third. Almost got over the head and glove of third baseman Rogers, which would have made this a 14-0 ball game. That's why I said that's a very dangerous play, trying to throw down to third.
There's no need to keep throwing it down there. You've got the ball. The runner's not going to go anywhere.
Manville hits this one hard in the left field. It's going to get underneath the glove of Rogers. She scored a Little League home run last time. She's around second as the ball is picked up in the outfield. She's going to be sent home from third. She's going to go for a true home run this time and will end it on a 2-run homer as the Lady Warriors win 15-0 here in 3 innings. We're back with your BTC Bank postgame and your Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards Player of the Game when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV. Show your school spirit with a BTC Bank School Mascot Debit Card. Choose the card that fits your favorite school and earn that school extra cash with each swipe. Available for new accounts or replacement cards for an existing account, stop by your local BTC Bank branch to get your mascot debit card today. Visit btcbank.bank to learn more. BTC Bank, here for good. Member FDIC.
BTC Bank.
Every achievement deserves to be celebrated, and at Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany, Missouri, we've got just the way to do it. From sports trophies and plaques to corporate awards and personalized gifts, we make every milestone memorable. Whether it's honoring a team, recognizing excellence, or saying thank you, Winner's Circle delivers top quality awards with fast, friendly service. Celebrate success the right way. Stop by Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany.
At Shelter Insurance, we believe insurance should adjust to fit your needs. That's why we work with you to design an auto, home, and life insurance plan that's particular to you. Insurance that fits just right. And Shelter is known for our award-winning customer service, satisfied customers, and a plan for you. Ready to check us out? Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
See Shelter Agents and Phillips in Albany for a free personal protection review.
In life, as in sports, there's nothing like a good coach to help you achieve your goals. Someone you can turn to for guidance, someone with a game plan to help you build up the financial strength you need for retirement, family security, and life. With a Prudential financial professional, that's what you get. Someone who can help you build a financial strategy. To get started, contact me, Nick Smith, the financial advisor with Prudential at 660-726-3396.
And welcome back out again here to Albany as the Lady Warriors come away with a 15-0 win here in 3 innings tonight over the North Mercer Lady Cardinals. Remember, tonight's postgame is brought to you by BTC Bank. BTC Bank, here for good. Let's go ahead and take a look at the stats from the ball game, starting here with North Mercer offensively. Pretty easy. All the way through. Paisley Wells 0 for 1. Lily Stark 0 for 1. Kylie Holt 0 for 1. Zoe Fisher 0 for 1. Sari Rogers 0 for 1. Peyton Davis 0 for 1. Emma Stark 0 for 1. Cassidy Shively 0 for 1. And Lainey Rogers 0 for 1 as McKenna Moffitt goes 3 innings, gets the perfect game, and she gives up no hits, no walks, and has 5 punch-outs out of the 9 in the ball game. Offensively tonight for the Warriors, a little bit more going on as Marley Hansel 1 for 2 on the day with a run scored and an RBI. Also got on base due to a walk and also got on base due to an error. McKenna Moffitt 0 for 1 on the day, was also walked and hit by a pitch. Caitlin Bunker 1 for 3 on the day, also got on base due to an error and a fielder's choice, scored 2 runs and 2 RBIs. Jaden Hilliard 2 for 3 on the day with 2 runs scored and an RBI. Kennedy Epperly 2 for 2 on the day, also got on base due to walk, scored 3 runs and had an RBI. Alexis Sider 2 for 2 on the day, 2 runs scored, 2 RBIs, also was hit by a pitch on the day. Whitney Sturkis 0 for 1 on the day, but did have 2 RBI sacrifice flies and gets 2 RBIs. Izzy Manville 2 for 2 on the day with 2 runs scored, 4 runs batted in, was also walked on the day, so actually she scored 3 runs on the day. Maddox Epperly 0 for 1 on the day, got on base due to fielder's choice and a walk, scored a run and an RBI. Emma Stark, losing pitcher of record today, goes 2 1/3 innings, gives up 15 runs, 12 earned off of 10 hits, 5 walks, no strikeouts, 2 hit batters. And, Brett, it was a 15-0 win here for the Lady Warriors. They scored 6 in the first, 6 in the second, and then 3 in the third to come away with the victory.
Yeah, it was. The Warriors did what they should have done here in this one and took care of business. Got it done in 3 innings. Sorry. They largely did what they had to do. They had one base running play that hopefully something like that never happens again. Because they've got 2 big games coming up here tomorrow and then on Wednesday, and if they win both, they will secure the outright conference championship. They'll be sole possession, and North Harrison or Princeton both, they're not just going to give it to them. They're going to have to go out and earn it. So hopefully they're in the right headspace Tuesday and Wednesday. They can take the momentum from this game and carry that into the rest of the week.
Yeah, and it's we're going to have our Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North Player of the Game. Tonight's Player of the Game is brought to you by Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North. Winner's Circle North in Albany has all of your trophies, awards, medals, plaques, and everything else you might need for your next event or celebration. And Brett, it really wasn't. It was kind of hard because there were quite a few people to choose from, but Izzy Manville is kind of the one that kind of stood out. Walked, scored a run, had a double and 2 RBIs that ended up being a Little League home run where she was able to score off of a couple of errors, and then a 2 RBI home run to end the game out to left field as she goes 2 for 2 on the day, 3 runs scored, 4 RBIs. She is tonight's winner, Circle Trophies and Awards North Player of the game.
Yeah, she had a good day. I mean, almost everybody had a pretty good day, but, when you circle the bases twice off of your own hit, I mean, that's setting you up nicely. One of them, she took advantage of some errors, and then that last one, that was an outright home run inside the park. So she had a great game, and again, hopefully she, along with the rest of her Warrior teammates, can secure a GRC West Conference championship sole possession these next 2 games.
Yeah, with a win tomorrow, they set up the big game on Wednesday against Princeton. Again, that is barring Princeton losing tomorrow. I'm not certain. Let's see who Princeton plays tomorrow, but it will be a conference game for Princeton. It's just a matter who they will play. They will play against North Andrew tomorrow. So if Princeton can win against North Andrew tomorrow, Albany can win against North Harrison. It'll set up a win, and you are the outright champion tomorrow or on Wednesday against Princeton. If the Warriors are to lose in the game against North Harrison, there is still a chance, if they beat Princeton on Wednesday, that there is a share of the GRC West Conference that Albany would have like they did last year with Princeton and Pattonsburg. I'm not certain exactly who's all in that. I think Worth County has a say in that. Stanberry would have a say in that. Princeton, Albany, I'm not certain who else, but that would be if Albany were to lose against North Harrison and then be able to beat Princeton. But it's pretty easy for the Lady Warriors. If you win them both, you are the GRC West outright champion. So that's kind of what the Warriors have to look forward to. And then on Thursday, they're at home for senior night again as they will celebrate Alexis Sider here against Platte Valley. Let's go ahead and thank all of our sponsors. Help you bring you tonight's broadcast tonight here on Albany TV. BTC Bank, Petty John Auto Center with locations in Bethany and Albany. Winner Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany. Hogue Lumber Company in Albany and the Albany Hy-Vee. Smith Insurance and Smith Prudential in Albany. Shelter Insurance Agent Sam Phillips in Albany. Johnson Controls, the Briar Patch and Sublime Formal Wear, both on the west side of the square in Albany. The Raymond Smith Body Shop, East Fork Lodge and Legacy Event Center, Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany, Kathy Sneed with Acres of Help LLC, JC Design just off the square in Albany, B&B Barbecue in Albany, Lone Star Investments on the square in Albany, the City of Albany, Williams Construction, the Albany Booster Club, the Albany and Mercer School Districts, and the Printer and New Shop are located in Albany. For myself and color analyst and cameraman for the day, Brett Williams, so long and good night tonight from Albany. We'll see you tomorrow night, weather permitting, on the road in Eagleville at North Harrison.